Hi guys, good morning and good evening. I hope you're able to hear me. Okay, perfect. So in the last session, we have seen how we can connect to the SQL server and how we can write the SQL code. And in order to communicate with the database, we are going to use query language, SQL structured query language we are going to use. And we have come across how we can create a table and how we can feed the data into the table that we have come across it. Okay, so there is, I'll give the answer for your question, Srini. Like, when you're using free trial, you can keep all the resources as it is. That amount is more enough. And if you're using paid subscription, then I always recommend you to remove it. And we need to download and install SQL Server 2022. Okay, and I'll show you. Okay, so which one you're going to download that I'm going to show you. So everyone can try downloading SQL Server 2022. Let's go for SQL Server 2022. If I say try SQL Server 2019, it will take you inside the 2022 only. So I'll keep this in the chat box. Okay, you can use this particular link in order to download this. So you just provide details like which one we need to take is I have to install SQL Server for my on-prem, not for the cloud. Don't go for this and don't go for this. Go with the SQL Server on-prem, and there is an option to download. You can download it. Okay, link is not there in the chat box. Give me a moment. Now you can see. Everyone can see the link. Yeah. So provide the details. Okay, so some details, the personal details it is going to ask you. So once you provide the details, I'm just providing some details here. I'm just giving ABCD some name and go for the role like company. I wanted to take India here, and company size. You can take whatever the details you wanted to give, and job role, analyst or data engineer. You can give any role. So provide some number and let's say hit on download. When you hit on download, it will go to download here. So this is the place we need to take only this particular details. You have to take these details only. 64-bit edition. Don't go for a SQL Server on Azure. Go with this 64-bit. So once you hit on it, it will go for download. Okay, so once this is downloaded, then we need to open this exe file. Just double click on it. Then it will say yes. When I say yes, it is going to open this exe file. So here again, you have to take the custom. Once you take the custom, then your software is going to be sitting inside this particular location. Just say hit on install. Okay. If anyone wants to share your screen, you can, I'll show you. Some of you asked yesterday. In my system, it was already installed. Okay, Kiran, I'll give access to you to share the screen. I am not able to provide the access. Admin team, can you give access to Kiran to share the screen? Admin team, please respond. Admin team, can you please respond someone?
Oh,
Okay, it's on host. Okay, so is handling host.
please wait, sir.
Hello. From host, we need access to share the screen. Can anyone help?
Emailers.
Okay, so I think guys, I'm not getting a person to respond. So we'll do one thing. I'll help you how we can install it later. Okay, so once the batch is frozen, then I'll get the access. So then you can save the screen after that time. Okay, so we'll hold on now how we can do installation. I'll take you through how we can do the installation in the mostly on Monday session. I'll take a control and I'll show you.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, so if I wanted to restore, then it takes longer time. So for time being, let's concentrate on today's class. Okay, so maybe on Monday I'm going to show you how we can do installation at least in my system, or I'll take a control of your system to install it. But batch need to be frozen. Once it is frozen, then I'll be having privileges to control your screen.
Kiran sir.
So that is fine. Now I have a data in the database.
Hello. Yeah, Kiran sir, please
I have
share
a
your screen.
data in the databases. Now I wanted to read the data from the database. If you want to read the data from the database, then how exactly you're going to read? I'm going to show you.
Hello.
Okay, so I have a data already in the database. There is a table called
Hello.
employee table. If you see in my employee table, I have a data, and whatever the data is there, you just ignore. Okay, so in real time, we are not going to install SQL Server. We are not going to restore the databases and all. So everything will be taken care by someone else. And we are going to, yeah, Arif, I'll wait, Arif.
Yeah, sir. Kiran sir, can you please share your screen?
Yes, please wait for a moment.
Hello. Now I got access to share my screen. Yeah, okay, please proceed. Please share your screen. Yeah, like Sal is not responding, I guess. I think he is not able to hear me.
Kiran, can you share the screen now? You got the co-host access. Kiran? Yeah, perfect. Okay, guys, you just do whatever I'm saying. You just fill the details and go for download. 64-bit edition. Open a file. The way Kiran is doing, in the same way everyone has to do. Let's take custom. Install. Just install. Kiran, you have not yet installed, right? Till now?
No, previously I installed and I have an issue, so I removed everything from I installed everything from the program.
I may not hear you because I have only
Hello.
outgoing. And having Windows 10 operating system or having Windows 8, most of the machines will be having Windows 10 operating system. If you have a less than that, then you will be having some issues while installing SQL Server. Wait for a moment. It comes. You can see there is a last option is opened after Zoom. You can see that. Yeah. So there is a left side installation and new SQL Server, first option. And let's say next. Accept the license terms. Next. You have to restart your computer. Okay, so without restarting, it will not go. So do one thing. No, you have to make a cancel. Restart your system and again join. Just wait for a moment. Let him come. Host, can you give the access again to Kiran? Kiran, able to share your screen? Arif, need your help again. One more time.
Okay, sir.
I'll give the answers, Rini. Arif, again, can you give the access, Arif?
Yeah, I don't get access.
Can you check with the host team?
He gave me only to access only to unmute, but he don't have access to share the screen. No, you have to share your screen once. Yeah, it is showing host disabled participant screen sharing.
Kiran, can you share now? Yes, go to your C drive. So once you first extracted the file, no, not required to go again. You can cancel it. Go to C drive and SQL 2022 evaluation first folder and set a file. Yes, just double click on it.
Yeah, Kiran sir, you have to share your screen once.
Installation left side and new SQL server. Next, accept license terms. Next, no, don't skip it. Just leave it as it is. Let's say next. So everyone should install this, guys, in your machines, because we are going to do the practice with this. Next, uncheck the checkbox. The first one, yeah. Let's say next. Take only database. Don't take anything. Just that only. Enough. No. That checkbox. Yes. Next. No need to select any of them. And here, 1 minute. Wait a moment here. Guys, if you already installed SQL Server in your machine, If you want to install second time, then you cannot go with the default instance. You have to go with the named instance. The persons who already installed SQL Server in your machine, I mean to say lower version, and if you wanted to install, then it is fine. But if you want to install another instance, then you need to select the named instance. Okay, so Srini, for you, this is the answer for your question. And take the named instance and go for installation. Okay. Yeah, Kiran, you can continue next. Next. Not required. Next. And here add current user. You can take a mixed authentication. Okay, so that is fine. You can enter the password. Remember this password. Yeah, for first installation, you can keep default. And add current user. No. Yeah, add current user. Wait for some time. Only if you want to keep your older version as well as current version, then you can go for instance installation. Okay, so if you want to uninstall, you can uninstall and do installation. Let's say next. Install. Let's take a couple of minutes, guys. So by the time, just go for Google Drive. Let's go for Google. Open a Google. Go to Google. Google.com.
I was in Google.
Type Google.com, man. Okay. So here AdventureWorks DW, AdventureWorks sample databases. AdventureWorks, Adventure AD. Adventure, yeah, it's coming down. Select it. Hit on the first link. Yes, that is right. Come down, little down. Come little down. See in the first line, no, little up. Yeah, here. So there is a OLTP, data warehouse, and lightweight. So you have to select one by one from the horizontal OLTP, control and press it. Press control and hit on it. And again, no, not vertical, horizontal. You have to go horizontally. Next is data warehouse. Go for first line of data warehouse, press control and enter. Next, lightweight. That's all. This three enough. Since we are installing 2022, go with the 2022. And if you have a lower version, you have to select appropriate databases for practice. Okay, that is done. And go for again Google. Go for Google. Same. No, don't download anything. Now search for Contoso Retail DW. Contoso, TOSO, yeah, NTO, Contoso, CON, Retail DW. Yeah, the first one. Select it. Check the checkbox. Open it. Now download. There is a down. No, not that one. Down. Yeah, hit on it. So here you have to select only not first one, second one. Only select the second one and download it. Okay, so let it be and go for your installation. His installation is completed. It's going on. Wait. Hold on here only. So those are all the sample databases we are going to come across our course. So they have all the databases. So for better practice, I'm asking you to restore all these databases. Wait a couple of minutes, it will be completed, your installation. Okay, otherwise by the time, go again Google. Search for SQL Server Management Studio. Something happened for, wait a moment. Let's go to your software. I mean to say here. Some issue with your operating system, if I'm correct. Wait for some time. Can you see the pop-up? Where is the pop-up? Minimize this. Use Alt tab. Somewhere it is not exactly where.
No, I think
Okay,
it's
so
gone.
wait
Like
for some
I
time
have that
otherwise.
pop-up. Can I show you that? Like I have that already. This one here.
Okay, let's say hit OK. Go again to your installation tab. The last one. Wait some time. Yeah. Open it. Okay, so database engine services failed. You have to get this as a successful. Okay, so later you can do like you can recover. I mean to say repair it. Okay, let's close this one. I'll tell you how you can repair and you can try it. Go to the same place, the software place. It is already opened at the end. There is a maintenance. Let's go to maintenance. In the left side. See, there is a second option, repair. Okay, so go for repair and make it installation done. So once that installation is done, okay, so maybe some restart or some issue is there in your system. Is anyone trying the same thing from anyone? Is anyone tried? Let's say next. No, next only. Okay, so Murali, did you get completed? Did you complete your installation? Okay. Let's say again repair, Kiran. Okay, I'll do one thing. Murali, I'll take your system control because he's having wait for some time. Otherwise, Kiran, let's see. If this time also is getting same issue, then I'll take a screen from Balaji case. I'll take from the Krishna. Krishna is installing already SSMS also. Murli installed SSMS. Give me a moment, Murli. And by the time you just download sample databases, Murli. AdventureWorks sample database and Contoso Retail. Oh, perfect. is already downloaded. Sometimes if you have a antivirus, sometimes that is not going to allow installation. Okay, still having an issue for you. Do one thing. If you have a antivirus, if you have, then you have to stop that and do this repair again. Okay, I'll take a control of Krishna's machine. So let me share my screen. I'm unable to add. Okay, I understand. Murali Krishna. Murali, did you get the access? Can you share your screen? Murali, can you share now? You'll get access. Hello. Hello. Let me stop my screen. Now try sharing the screen, Murali. I cannot hear you, but I can. Okay, shared. Okay. Now once it is installed, what you can do is, you downloaded the databases, right? Can you go to the C drive? Yes. Can you go to C drive, Murali? Yes, sir. Hello. Hello. Still we are able to see only SSMS. I'm in my local drive, C drive. Well, you downloaded. I think you have not saved the entire screen, if I'm correct. You saved only SSMS. Save the entire screen, then only we can see. Okay, sir. I'm resharing again. Share again with the entire screen. Entire screen. Okay, let's go to C drive. Yes, sir. And go to program files. Yes. Microsoft SQL Server. Yes. And here, 1 minute, create a new folder here, one new folder with folder name databases.
Yes, sir.
Let's go inside this folder
Yes.
and Control N again.
Yes.
Control N. We have downloaded the file set. Go to the downloaded folder.
Yes.
Downloaded folder.
Yes. Yes. I am in downloaded folder. I have copied 4 files: adventure and Contours.
I think even now also you said only one screen, if I am correct.
How to share the complete screen?
So when you share the screen, there is an option. First option itself will be there, entire screen. If you share the entire screen, then we can see the toolbar. Otherwise, we cannot see. Yes, now you said. Okay, so first, second, third, four. Only second, third, four. Take a copy of them and paste in databases folder. Continue. Continue again. Same. Okay, so again go back to the same downloads folder and you just right click on it. Extract. Unzip. Where is that unzip?
Compress to
Yeah, compress to G. Run as administrator. Okay, let's go with the open. Let's see. Will it open? So everyone will get this backup and 1 minute. There is a browse. Let's take a browse and go up. There is a downloads folder will be there. Select the downloads folder only. Or you can take any of the folder. You just take a desktop or any Murali Krishna is there, right? You just take that.
Yes.
Let's hit OK. And unzip. Now just go to your desktop and Murali Krishna folder. Where is that Murali Krishna folder? You can do one thing. Again, go for same downloads folder. I'll tell you how you can take. Double click on it. Browse. Take a Murali Krishna again. Just select it. Hit OK. Take this copy under the take that copy. Copy it. Copy the path. Select the path and copy. Okay. Now close this and go and paste in the path. Outside you need to click. Click outside. Click outside in the same download next to that. No, in the toolbar. Yeah, otherwise you can go like this. You can find there is a backup file. See, contours are written from the last second one. Take a copy of this.
Yes, sir.
And paste in the databases folder. So now you will be having all these databases at one place.
Yes.
Now go to SSMS.
Yes.
The second tab is open for SSMS.
No, actually, I have started to restore.
Yeah, device. Yeah, right click on the databases. Restore database. Device, the second one. And yeah, hit on it. add the file, select the databases from left side. No, in the top, let's come little down. No, there only, scroll down. You can find there is a databases. No, little up. Yeah, you can find there only, in the middle. Yes. Select that folder. Select one by one. And it is the first one. Select first one. Hit OK. Again hit OK. No. Hit OK. Again hit OK. So same steps we need to repeat for rest of them. Devices. Add databases folder. Second database. All OKs. And again do that's all.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, close this. That's all. Okay, so this is how we need to set up. So I'm just sharing my screen now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we know how we can restore the databases now. Okay, I'll give the script for employee table. Later I'll give. Okay, so you can directly go and execute that particular script so that you can get this employee table. Or I'll give the backup of this database. It's a very small size of the file. I'll keep it in a drive. You can download from the classroom. Okay, so once you pay amount, then they're going to share a classroom. Okay, so already the management team, again, they said the payment details. So please make sure to have the payments. They're going to change the link. Okay, so today mostly we have done installation. Now I'm just going to touch a few things in the SQL. Okay, so then we're going to wind up the session. So installation, do not ignore it, please. You have to install. We are going to do some practices with that. So that is very, very important at the time of practicing in Azure Data Factory. Is very, very important. And now, once you have a data in the databases, whatever the databases you already restored, I have most of them. Okay. So if any database is not available in your case, when I'll explaining, I'll give the database that is custom database, and you can restore the way you restored other databases. Now I have a tables in the database. I wanted to read the data from the table. So reading is very, very important. As we are going to work as a data engineer, 100% reading is very, very, very important. So no one will ask you about insert, no one will ask you about update, no one will never ask about delete. But by default, when you're working as a data engineer or when you're working as a data analyst, we required how we can read the data from the database. So to read the data from the database, we are going to use the statement called select. Select is used to read the data from the table. Select is used to read the data from the table. We already seen the syntax also, the syntax of the statement that we have seen. I'm just coming back again here. The basic select statement syntax is select from table name. So from the table, what columns you wanted to select, you can specify as part of this. Or you can say star. Star indicates all the columns from the table. All the columns from the table. That is what I'm taking here. So since it is not connected, when I execute this, it is going to ask you to connect. Let's again connect it. But this query is saying invalid object name is because you're not in the right place. Your database is pointing to the master, but you have to change the database to source database because my employee table is available in the source database. So from where we are taking the data is also very important. If you get an invalid object, there are two reasons. Maybe you're in the wrong place or the database, the table is not existed. Only these two are the reasons. Let's execute this. Now you can see the data. I have a data here. Okay, so some data is available. If I wanted to take a specific columns, if I wanted to add a specific columns, then how we can do it? In place of the star, we have a list of columns. You can specify the list of columns here. So reading completed data from the table with specific columns. Reading data from table with specific columns. So let's say, for example, I wanted to read employee number, employee name, a job, salary. And let's take a department also. I'm just taking department number here. Any order you can take, whatever the order you require, you can take that order. Okay, so when you're writing in real time, I always recommend you to write the columns in each and every line. That means every line, if I have a column name should be there in each and every new line. If you have a multiple columns. So we can keep column name, comma, something like that in the single line. But this is the better practice to write the column names. Let's execute now. Now here it is giving the data for only listed column. We are giving the list of columns. This kind of exercises we are going to do very frequently at the time of working. And even sometimes we are going to use the star also. Okay, so where we can use the star, you can feel that when you are working. And here what happens is it is giving these two queries are giving all the data from the table. So from which table? It is from the employee table. Whatever the data is there in the employee table, all the data is giving. So here for all the columns, we are getting all the data. And here for list of columns, we are getting all the data. But I don't need all the data. In real time, 100% you are going to restrict the data. Only from few tables, we are taking all the data, all the records. And from a few tables, we are going to take only specific data we are going to take. So if this is the case, then how exactly you are going to handle that we are going to see now. Now observe, there is an option called where. It is used to filter the data or it is used to restrict the data from the table or view. So I already told you we can read the data from the table and we can read the data from the view also. So this will be used, when this is used, we are going to specify the condition. We are going to specify the condition. If the condition is succeeded, then it will come into the output, else it will be discarded. Okay, so when it is going to get when your data is going to be displayed is when the condition is satisfied. Then only we are going to get the data, otherwise it is not going to display the record. That means it is expecting to meet the condition. So to frame this condition, I'm saying in the where class, we are going to write the condition. How we are going to frame the condition? In order to frame the condition, we need to follow the syntax, column name, I required, operator I required, and value is required. These things are required in order to write the expression or in order to write the condition. So reading data from a table with the specific columns, if they are working in the department number 10. So specific columns, I'm taking the same query. I don't want to type it again because what it is saying, reading data from table with specific columns. Just imagine my requirement is expecting to take the data for only these 5 columns. And observe, if they are working in the department number 10. Only if the employees are working in the department number 10, then I wanted to see their details only. I don't need all of the employees. For time being, I'm just going to execute the statement again. You can see here, there is a various departments it is showing. But my requirement is expecting to show the data for only department number 10. Then we have to use the class called where. So where is used to filter the data. Where is used to restrict the data based on condition. So what is that condition that I'm going to write here is department number. This is we don't need to type the entire name of the column also. We can type a few characters, we can get the intelligence to utilize it. Let's say equals to 10. This is a column name, operator and value. Operator and value. Let's execute this again. You can see the data for only department number 10. So especially at the time of validation of your work, we are going to write the SQL code also. Okay, so to check the validations. And this is one query. And the second one I'm having here is read the data from the employee. If the employees are in the department number 10 as well as department number 20. So same to same, I'm just taking up to here. Let's take a copy and paste it. Now what is the condition here? If the employee is working in the department number 10 and department number 20, those details I wanted to take. That means one employee cannot work in two departments. Okay, so I wanted to see the persons who are working in the department number 10 as well as the persons who are working in the department number 20 also. Let's say where department number equals to 10 or department number equals to 20. So this is a condition. Okay, so if I have a condition 1, I think I will be having those details here. Let's see. Okay, not available. I'll do that here. To join the two conditions, we need to use logical operators. In order to join the two conditions, we need to use the logical operators. So here I'm using the logical OR. What happens if I use logical OR is, if the business requirement demands to satisfy any of the condition, then we can use logical OR. So this is about OR. What about AND? If the business requirement demands to satisfy both of the conditions, then we can use logical AND. So example for this is, like I can say condition 1 logical OR, or you can use logical AND, and condition 2. So that is what I'm doing here. My business requirement is demanding to satisfy either this condition or this condition. If employee working in any of this department, then I wanted to get those details. So if this is the case, then I have to use the logical OR operator. Let's execute this. You can see the data and you can see the employees who are working in the department number 20 as well as in the department number 10. So that is about this logical operators. So they are very important. Logical AND and logical OR. Throughout the course, we are going to use them. In Data Factory, in Databricks, in SQL, we are going to come across multiple times. So the concept is the same. If your requirement demands to satisfy all the conditions, then go and use logical AND operation. Okay, so if the requirement demands to satisfy either one of the condition, then you can go for logical OR. Now I'm having here one more exercise. Get the employee details if they are working as clerks in the department number 20. I wanted to see the employees who are working as a clerks in the department number 20. So if this is the case, then how we can write a SQL code? Just observe, I wanted to take all the columns from the table, select star from table name. The table name is employee. I wanted to take all the columns, and from here I wanted to apply the filter where what is the first condition? The employee should work as the employee designation should be as a clerk. So I'm just going to take the column name is job equals to clerk. It's not a R. This person should work as a clerk in the department number 20. So we need to use logical AND because my requirement is demanding to satisfy both of the conditions. Now the next condition is what? Department number equals to 20. My department number equals to 20. Let's execute this again. Now you can see there are two persons are there in the department number 20 working as a clerk. So this is how we can write a SQL code. The next is what it is saying. Get the employee details if the employees are getting less than 2000 salary. Okay, so if employee salary is less than 2000, then I wanted to get those details only. Select from, so that means we are going to say star, select star from table name, employee. Now the condition is what? Where this is based on the salary. So I'm going to take a column called salary greater than 2000. Sorry, less than 2000. So as per the requirement, I'm just writing the SQL code. Now you can see if you observe any one of them salary is always in the less than 2000 only. If I need a greater than 2000, same to same query, I'm just going to copy and paste it here. In place of less than, I'm going to say greater than. So greater than 2000 is going to show the result here. You can just cross verify how exactly it is getting. Okay, so it's very simple. You can give the star and do practice. Okay, so later, once you have habituated, then you can see how we can take only required columns. The next is get employee details. If the employees are getting salary from 2000 to 3000. From 2000 to 3000. So two ways I can go and do this. Okay, so one is with between and without between. For timing, let's go without between. I wanted to do here. Let's say select star from employee. Here I'm taking a single table at this point of time since we are there in the starting position. So later I'm going to take, slowly I'm going to increase the number of tables. So this is salary greater than or equal to, we have to take. Greater than or equal to what? 2000. And one more condition. So we need to use logical AND. And salary less than or equal to 3000. So this is one condition. And if I execute up to here, you can say greater than 2000, we can say, and you have a 5000 that is greater than 3000. Sorry, greater than 5000. Sorry, greater than 3000 it is. So here greater than 2000 and less than or equal to 3000 I am taking. Let's hit execute. Now you cannot see 5000 now. Okay. So this is how we can write So this is recommended in real time. Between is available in few places. In SQL Server, we have between. Maybe in other RDBMS tools you will be having. But when you go for a data factory, if you have a between option, then you can do it by taking a between. If at all, if it is not having, then this is how we can write a range conditions. So what is your starting range and what is your ending range? Starting range is greater than or equal to 2000 and ending range is less than or equal to 3000. If the salary is falling under this particular range, that details only is going to get. You can see here. This is in between the range. This is also in between the range. This is at the end of this because we have taken less than or equal to. Next. Get employee details if the employees are not getting salary from 2000 to 3000. That means excluding this result I wanted to get. It's very simple, not much difficult. You can take here, take a copy of this, bring them into the bracket and simply we can say not this range, not this particular range, then automatically it is going to give the except this range is going to get, you can see. So out of the range you are going to get. I'm going to get this particular area and this particular area because I'm using a logical not. So not is going to apply negative operation on the condition. So this is a logical operator again. So here I'm just going to give that as well, logical not. It is used to negate your condition. So if there is a positive, it give negative. If there is a negative, it will give a negative. So that is the meaning of that. Okay. So get employee details. If they joined in the year of 2017, I have taken that. I don't have that. Let me say 2022. So I wanted to say the persons who joined in the year of 2022. So same to same, I'm going to take select star from table name, where now this time we are going to write the condition on the date. Date greater than or equal to. Okay, you can take the same format here, 2022 hyphen 01 hyphen 01. Greater than or equal to the starting day of 2022, logical and higher date less than or equal to 2022 hyphen, then I wanted to take a month, then 31. So whatever the transactions or whatever the employees are joined starting of 2022 till ending of 2022, I wanted to get those details. Let's select this and hit execute. You can see the employees. The same thing you can also do with the between. So between also will be used in order to specify range of the dates or range of the numbers. So whatever the queries are there here, the same queries I'm going to modify. Let's say here, salary between 2000 and 3000. It's a simple. Same result you are going to get. The same way I'm going to get. Let me take this. So higher date between this date and this date. Let's execute now again this statement. You can see the same number of records. So whatever the way you wanted to apply, you can apply that particular way in order to execute the SQL code. So till now we have seen how we can read the data from a single table and still I didn't apply functions. If I wanted to apply some transformations, especially in the Databricks, we are going to do transformations. Okay, so if you want to do such kind of transformations, you need to know the functions. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the functions in the next session. Okay, so I'm stopping here. Guys, please install SQL Server in your mission. So do not take it as like do not ignore it, please. At least I am expecting 30 to 50% is whatever I'm explaining. Just try to get some knowledge. Definitely it is going to be helpful. Okay, so I'm stopping here. And before taking the questions, I wanted to say, like, the management is already announced. So please make sure to pay. And today is the last day for payments. So from tomorrow, they're going to change the meeting link. So please make sure to clear the payments. Okay, so I'm done from. Let me take the questions from your side. You can unmute and talk to me if you have any question. Any question, guys? You can raise your hand and I'll give access. Yeah, Abhi, you can ask a question.
Hi, sir. Hello. Sir, I missed the initial 2-3 classes, so I don't know the syllabus copy and course duration and all.
The course duration is 2 months, and you can take the course content from the admin team. And in one of the second session or third session, I walk through what we are going to cover. You can go through that previous recorded session. In the chat box, they already said. And you can also take the content from admin team.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Okay, Abhilash, you want to ask to unmute? You can talk if you have a question.
Can you hear me?
Venkat, not able to hear you.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Yeah, able to hear you. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. See, in this session, right, we have gone through that about installation of SQL Server, right? So, did you document it anyway? So, if you can share the document, so it will be easy for us, right? Instead of
I'll make a document. I didn't do that. I'll make a document and share it with you.
Yeah, instead of this recording, and you need to do screen share to everyone, right? So, if you have proper documentation, we can go through it and we can.
Yeah, that is good. I'll make it. I'll make it and I'll give it on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you. Hello.
Yeah, Ravindra.
Yeah, sir. I am searching about this different ETL cloud things like AWS EMR, AWS Glue,
Okay.
and also in Google BigQuery, and also this Azure Data Factory. Which one has more jobs in the market, sir? And do you cover Scala and any basics of other cloud ETL platforms?
No, basically this is specifically for Azure Data Engineering tools, where we are going to cover completely Azure Data Factory and Azure Databricks. These two are the one is coding and other is without coding. Azure Data Factory is a code-free ETL tool, and whereas Databricks is 100% coding, but less number of codes we are going to write. And in Databricks, we are going to cover PySpark, not Scala.
Yeah, got it. Which one has more jobs, sir?
More on more with Azure Data Factory and Databricks with PySpark is having more openings. Scala very less projects are going to use. Okay, so PySpark is more in the market.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Bhaskar.
Yeah, hi, Inge.
So, by when you are going to finish this SQL Server concepts?
Mostly 4 to 5 days only.
Okay, then later you are going to start
Data
ADF or ADB?
Data Factory. Data Factory.
Oh, Data Factory.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
After completion of Data Factory, then I'll go for Databricks. If I go for Databricks, what happens is people will think everything is coding only.
Okay, yeah. ADF
Yes,
is like a GUI, right?
Yeah, it's a completely AI only.
Okay.
So we can also have an Oracle DB in Azure. It is available. We can configure.
So one thing, so when we are going to take the subscription, use.
I'll tell you. Once this SQL Server is completed, okay, then you can take a subscription. When I'm starting Data Factory, create your subscription.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anyone having any questions? Okay, then I'm stopping here. If you don't have any question, we are going to see the functions. The reason why I'm taking you through the functions here, because in Data Factory also we are going to write the expressions. Okay, so something like I'll show you today morning I explained. Okay, so this kind of expressions we are going to write. Yeah. So this kind of expressions. So if you don't know the function, then you cannot write it. So to make you understand, to make you habituate, I'm just taking you through few things from the SQL. At the same time, they're going to ask in the interview also. They are going to ask questions in the interview. That is also one of the reasons to work through SQL. And SQL is essential for data analysts and data engineers. Okay, I'm stopping here. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining. And please make sure to clear the pens.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so one question is from Sreni. Like to avoid the charges, if you can go with the on-prem SQL server, we don't require to create a SQL server in a Azure. Okay, so we are also going to say Azure with the Data Factory, Azure SQL Server with Data Factory, Azure SQL Server with the on-prem also. Okay, so both we are going to say, but on-prem is not going to be charged, whereas cloud is going to be charged. So to balance the cost, since I'm using, I mean to say paid subscription, I go with most of the time with on-prem SQL Server to explain the SQL. So if it is a paid subscription, you can remove, otherwise you can just have it as it is. So 2 times you have to create a subscription, 2 months you need to practice. Okay, so once you practice 2 months, that is more enough to crack your interviews and get the job. Okay then, I am stopping here. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.